See, now I'm pissed off because let Meghan come through with that wig, do you understand? And she would have been chopped up. That woman came to tell us that she received death threats, that she was suicidal, she wanted to take her own life, she had a miscarriage, she was being bullied. Nobody gave a damn, do you understand? But when I want to speak about the fact that Kate Middleton is wearing that wig, for some reason now, we're being insensitive, it's a bit too much, people are doing too much. This wig is crazy, do you understand? This woman does not even pay for healthcare. It is not on the NHS, free healthcare. She's got private 24/7. She's very wealthy with all of that stolen money. So they should be able to get her correct when it comes to her hair. I don't know why her fans are saying that she ate this look. The only thing that she ate was Prince William's hairline, and that's gone. So I don't understand why people coddle Kate Middleton. Irrespective of any illness that she has, that doesn't mean that she's going to come out like this and no one can say anything. When her hairstylist, her hairdressers, even William, anybody could have set her up straight and say this is the wrong thing for her to do, especially because she barely makes appearances now anyway. So when she does step out, because she looks great when she goes Wimbledon, but this is crazy. And so people are going to react to it. This is the queen to freaking be. But people are so quick to coddle Kate. But when Meghan was out here saying that she wanted to off herself and that she had a miscarriage, people were laughing. The media was trashing her. Even Kate Middleton herself made Meghan cry for no goddamn reason around her wedding. But because this woman wants to buy Temu wig, go to Party City and buy one, get one free wig, now suddenly we can't say nothing. One word that we say, we're immediately insensitive, we're rude. It's crazy. Don't piss me off, man.
In the glittering gold-plated circus that is the British monarchy, one woman is swaddled in velvet gloves while another is thrown to the wolves. Kate Middleton, that porcelain puppet poised to become the future queen, gets a free pass on every blunder, every scandal, every glaring hypocrisy. The media coddles her like a fragile heirloom, whispering sweet nothings about her grace and poise, all because she's destined for the throne. But let's rip off the mask. If this is the caliber of Queen Britain is banking on, the empire is doomed to rot from the inside out. Kate's a walking joke, a hollow shell propped up by sycophants and spin doctors. Meanwhile, Meghan Sussex, the real powerhouse, the unyielding force of nature, faces relentless gaslighting and double standards that would crush lesser souls. The world sees it, feels it, and yet the charade marches on. Buckle up, because we're diving into this cesspool of favoritism, and I'm not holding back. Picture this. Kate emerges from one of her mysterious vanishing acts sporting a wig that looks like it was dragged through a hedge backward. Unkempt, sloppy, screaming desperation. The reaction? Crickets. The global spotlight flickers dimly, offering polite nods and murmured excuses. "Oh, she's recovering," they coo. "Give her space." Space? This woman has been playing hide-and-seek with the public for months, popping in and out like a faulty jack-in-the-box, weaponizing her so-called illness as a shield against scrutiny. One day she's too frail to wave from a balcony. The next she's parading around like nothing happened. And the world? It shrugs. No outrage, no headlines blaring royal mess, or queen-to-be in disarray. Why? Because she's Kate, the anointed one, the future queen whose every flaw is airbrushed into oblivion. Now, flip the script. Imagine if Meghan Sussex pulled the same stunt. If she dared to step out with hair that wasn't impeccably styled, the tabloids would erupt in a firestorm of venom. Meghan's meltdown, they'd scream. Duchess of dishevelment. Front pages would be plastered with zoomed-in shots, dissecting every strand like it was evidence in a murder trial. Analysts would pontificate on her decline, psychologists would diagnose her from afar, and the online hordes would swarm like locusts. But for Kate, silence, golden, protective silence. This isn't just hypocrisy, it's a blatant double standard engineered to elevate one woman while demolishing the other. The media's gaslighting is so thick you could choke on it, convincing us that Kate's missteps are human while Meghan's are crimes against royalty. And don't get me started on that illness. Kate's health saga has been a masterclass in manipulation, an on-again, off-again drama that's more soap opera than royal duty. She disappears for weeks, months even, fueling wild speculation, only to resurface with a vague wave and a forced smile. The palace spins it as privacy, but it's weaponized evasion, a get-out-of-jail-free card for dodging accountability. If Meghan Sussex vanished like that, the headlines would howl, "Runaway Duchess, abandoning her duties." They'd accuse her of faking it, of shirking responsibilities, of being unfit for the spotlight she chose. Yet Kate gets sympathy bouquets and think pieces on mental health awareness. The world's reaction? Apathy at best, enabling at worst. No one bats an eye because her status as future queen insulates her from reality. But we see through it. This isn't empathy, it's entitlement wrapped in a crown. The tabloids, those rabid lapdogs of the establishment, are the real villains here. Where are they now, with their foaming-at-the-mouth headlines? Why aren't they ripping into Kate's unkempt mane, or her half-baked excuses? Because they're puppets, strings pulled taut by the palace. They dance to the royal script, not the truth. Remember how they hounded Meghan Sussex over every imagined slight? Meghan's avocado terror, baby bump drama. They invented scandals from thin air, twisting her humanity into heresy. But Kate, she could set Buckingham Palace ablaze and they'd call it a bold new lighting scheme. These so-called journalists aren't truth seekers. They're script readers, regurgitating propaganda to prop up the failing facade. Take the latest outrage, Kate and her husband using their small children as PR props, dragging them out in the pouring rain like sacrificial lambs on the altar of image rehabilitation. Little kids, soaked and shivering, forced to perform for the cameras while their parents beam like it's a sunny picnic. Where's the fury? Where are the tabloids decrying this as child exploitation, as reckless parenting? If Meghan Sussex left her kids in the rain for a photo op, the world would ignite. Neglectful mother, heartless duchess. Social services would be called, petitions launched, experts lined up to condemn her. But for Kate, it's adorable family bonding. The double standard reeks of rot. A media machine that shields the right royal while savaging the outsider. Those lunatic tabloids are MIA because the script says so. No headlines on the kids catching colds. No exposés on the human cost of this charade. It's proof positive. They're not watchdogs, they're guard dogs barking only at intruders like Meghan. Meghan Sussex, the beacon in this storm of stupidity. Despite the relentless trashing of her name, she rises like a phoenix, untouchable and unbreakable. No PR machine churning out fluff pieces for her. She wins on merit alone. While Kate hides behind illness and wigs that could scare off a flock of birds, Meghan exudes genuine beauty, the kind that doesn't need extensions or excuses. She's humane to her core, empathizing with the vulnerable, never exploiting children for clout. Remember her work with charities, her advocacy for the marginalized. That's real royalty. Leading with heart, not hiding behind hedges. Kate's extensions and wigs, they're not just bad fashion, they're metaphors for the whole sham, slapped on haphazardly, fooling no one, yet the media pretends it's regal elegance. If Meghan wore something that scared people away, it'd be apocalypse now. But Kate gets a pass because she's the future queen. Well, if this joke is the future, Britain's doomed. A queen who vanishes at whim, weaponizes weakness and parades kids in the elements. That's not leadership, that's a laughingstock. The empire that once ruled waves now drowns in delusion, crowning a cipher while crucifying a queen in spirit. Let's not mince words. Kate's a farce, a fragile facade cracking under the weight of her own inadequacy. The media coddles her because admitting the truth would topple the tower, but we see the gaslighting, the double standards glaring like neon signs. Meghan Sussex, on the other hand, shines brighter with every blow. She doesn't need the throne's tarnished glow. Her light is her own. Humane, empathetic, beautiful beyond measure. She'll continue to win, to thrive, to expose the hypocrisy without uttering a word. The world's indifference to Kate's antics isn't ignorance, it's exhaustion. No one gives a damn about her status because it's built on sand. Disappearances, illnesses, wigs. They're symptoms of a system in free fall. Tabloids stay silent because the script demands it, but truth has a way of leaking out. Meghan Sussex embodies that truth resilient, radiant, real. In the end, history will judge. Kate may clutch the crown, but it'll slip through her fingers like that sloppy wig. Britain, brace yourself. Your queen is a punchline, and the joke's on you. Meghan Sussex? She's the revolution, the one who walked away and won everything. Powerful, poised, and perpetually prevailing. Well, see news, the media can coddle all they want. The people know who's truly royal.